Hi everyone, I'm Iuri Sanson and I'm the singer of Eternity's End.
The contact with Iuri came back in 2018, and the funny thing is I originally already had in mind asking him before we did the Fire Within album, but back then he was still active with Hebrea, and I thought you don't really have to ask because that band was still going strong in South America and they were very active. So I didn't even ask him back then. And then when it came to doing the Unyielding album and we were looking for a vocalist, Phil actually mentioned our guitar player back, and they said it would be cool to have a singer in the type of Iuri for the new material. And we said, yeah, he's with Hebrea, we don't really have to ask. And then one day he wrote me and said, dude, I just read online that all the guys in Hebrea just quit the band. So maybe now we could ask him. And I think it was Phil who actually approached Iuri through Instagram back in the day. And then we sent a demo to Iuri, which was the demo version of the song that became Blood Brothers, which is the most Hebrea style song that we had on that album. And then he instantly sent like a demo version back with his vocals on, which are pretty much the way they are on the album. We changed some things here and there. And he was totally into it. And working with him was super easy. There was no rockstar stuff or anything. He's like a super easygoing guy, which is not the most normal thing to say about a lead vocalist.
Well, talking about influences, I think that Andy Darius from Halloween and the master Rob Halford from Judas Priest, or you will feel this kind of timbre, you know, in some lines, in some songs from Embers of War. Basically, it were these two guys. Well, I think that the biggest difference between Unyielding and Embers of War, vocal-wise, were the difference of textures that I have to apply when I was recording and even on the pre-production, you know. So when I start working together with Chris, the vocal lines, we kind of try to find in some part of the songs different kind of textures, you know. So it was a big challenge, as just like it was to record on the album, but Embers of War, I think it's a great album, and you will feel this difference of textures and timbres in the vocal melodies. All right.